Big news in the VR industry following CES 2022. PSVR2 is coming. That's right, after rumours, stories and leaks, Sony have officially announced the spec of their second virtual reality headset after the launch of the PSVR 6 years ago, and we are buzzing. I've got 5 big things you need to know about this new release, so let's get into it. Let's kick off with the key info, starting with the name. So Sony have revealed that their PSVR2 will be called, drumroll please, the PlayStation VR 2. Wow. A little bit anticlimactic, but tells you what you need to know, I guess. Anyway, PlayStation VR2 will be released with the previously teased orbit-shaped controller, now known as the PlayStation VR2 Sense controller. This second-gen VR headset will only be functional with the PS5, which I know will be disappointing for those of you who haven't upgraded out of choice or because it feels impossible to get your hands on one, which is something that's not expected to get any easier this year. But if you're one of the lucky ones who waited hours in queue after queue and finally managed to get your hands on one, then this should be a pretty awesome combo. Sony is yet to announce a price or release date for this new headset, but there is some speculation online that it's on track to launch sometime in 2022 and could have a price tag of around $400 to $500, which is similar to the $399 launch price of the original PSVR. One thing we do know is that this new headset will be compatible with the New Horizon Call of the Mountain game, which we think will likely be the launch game for this headset. Sony have just bought Firesprite, who are currently developing this game with Guerrilla Games, and so far we've only really seen the trailer, but we do know that this is a VR spin-off of the very popular PlayStation Horizon series, and looks to feature one of the fan favourite machines, the Tallneck, and include both old and new characters in an all-new story. Other than that, there are a few speculations of other games we might be able to play, but Sony aren't yet commenting on whether they'll commit to backwards compatibility. Either way, we'll keep you posted when anything gets confirmed. Let us know in the comments what games you want to see on this headset. Number 2 is all about screen and visuals. The panel refresh rate and frame rate are up to 120 Hz, which is the same as the original, but the key here is the OLED screen displaying games in 4K resolution, specifically 2000 x 2040 per eye, which is a huge leap from the original PSVR's 960 x 1080 per eye. This will also feature HDR support and a field of view of approximately 110 degrees, which is higher than the current industry standard. This is such a dramatic leap in resolution and cannot be highlighted enough. Many complaints about the original PSVR are the problems people have with eye strain and headaches caused by the low image quality, so hopefully this shouldn't be a problem on the PSVR 2. Foveated rendering, which lessens the detail of assets in your peripheral vision to maximize available power, has also been confirmed. The device will offer headset-based controller tracking through 4 inbuilt headset cameras and will also be capable of eye tracking. This will help with the PSVR 2 in more graphically intense games and will help eye tracking be implemented within game design, which is an entirely new input for games and user interfaces, which simplifies the future of VR user interfaces and gameplay. The original PSVR uses a single camera light-based tracking system, which can be unreliable and also requires a camera mounted on your TV. So by ditching this in favour of a headset controller-based tracking system, it should be more accurate and actually allow you to face away from your TV while fully immersed in the virtual world. Now on to number 3, and one of the most exciting parts for me, the control and new haptic feedback. Sony have said it will utilise subtle responsive vibrations that heighten the sensations of their in-game actions for an incredibly deep feeling of immersion, which essentially means the PSVR 2 will vibrate on your head. Which essentially means the PSVR 2 will vibrate on your head. Sony have added a single built-in motor which can, for example, simulate the feeling of an object passing close to your head. This will be complemented by 3D audio tech and the haptic feedback and adapted triggers offered by the PSVR 2 Sense controller. I have no idea if this will be the final step into immersion we need, or this will just give me a migraine. Only time will tell with this one, but I can't wait to test it out. Now, as mentioned before, the new Sense controller features tracking based on the headset and reflects the game without the need for an external camera. It also has a feature called finger touch detection, which means the controller can sense your inputs without you actually needing to press any button, which I think is going to be a really great feature. Okay, on to number 4, audio. Sony has confirmed that this headset will take full advantage of the PS5 Tempest 3D audio tech, providing rich spatial audio in VR. However, it is not clear how this will look. It could be some form of speaker outlets near the ears, like in the Quest 2, or a drop-down earbuds, like the Valve Index, or in the original PSVR, which required the use of wired headphones utilising a 3.5 audio jack. So we'll just have to wait and see what this is going to look like. But we're hoping this upgraded headset will come with upgraded audio too. Finally, number 5 is all about the connection. Unlike the PSVR, which features a 4-cable setup process, Sony have promised the VR2 will have a much simpler setup, with a single cord tethered to the headset and your PS5 console. While this is a massive upgrade from the previous version, the fact that there is still a cable at all will be a bit disappointing for some, especially as the Quest headset is wireless. But the trade-off will be a much higher fidelity VR experience. So we can only hope that the cable is light and flexible so it'll be easy to move around and won't cause too much hassle. While it's still very early days, we are really excited about the launch of this new VR headset. We can't wait to see how it lives up to expectations and put it to the test with the previous model and some of the big players in this category, including the Oculus Quest 2, which will be a tough one to beat. We'll be sure to keep you updated when we hear any more about the release of this headset, so get in the comments with any feedback or content you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all soon.